Hi everybody, we're going to be looking at the answers to the first reading quiz today. I think everybody has just about finished it. I see that a lot of people got a lot of the answers correct, but we're going to go through and look at how you answer the questions. And then tomorrow there will be a new quiz online for you to complete, and then after that we'll make another video and explain the answers. So the first question is, where was Mandela born? Now, when we're looking at the question, the first word in the question is where, and that shows you that you're looking for a location. Also in the question, you see this word born, and you can try and find the word born in the passage somewhere to help you to find the answer. Now going right to the beginning, Nelson Mandela was born, so we see that word born, and then we see this preposition in. And this preposition in is showing you that the place is going to come next. So the correct answer is going to be here. Now for this first question, I'll allow you to have two different answers. You can either just use the actual place name, which is Mvetso, or you can say Mvetso, South Africa. That's just like saying Pa'an or Pa'an, Myanmar. So either answer is correct. Second question, what type of family did Mandela come from? What shows that you're looking for a category or a noun, and we've got type of family in the question. So we can be looking for that keyword family somewhere in the passage. If we go back to the passage, it said he was born to a royal family. So that means for your answer, you could say royal or royal family. You're asked for the type of family, so just using the adjective royal is enough. But if you want to say royal family, that's also okay. Both answers will get you 1 mark. Question 3. What political system did Mandela believe in? Now, what again is asking for a type. And we need to look at the key words in the question. We have political system and we have believe. So some of these words might be in the passage, and if you can find those words in the passage, then you'll be able to find the correct answer. On April 27, 1994, he made the first president of South Africa elected in a fully represented democratic election. Now, some of you might have chosen democratic because you see that word democratic election, but this doesn't say he believed in it. He said that he was the president of a democratic country. So democratic is not going to be the correct answer. Going to the next paragraph, his government focused on throwing out the legacy of apartheid, which was the separation of the black and white people, by ending racism, poverty, inequality, and on improving racial understanding in South Africa. Politically, a believer. Now this is key. Politically, political system. So we see the connection between political system and politically. And then we have believer, and in the question we have believe in. And what does it say? In socialism. And we know, or we should know, that socialism is a type of political system. So the correct answer you should have written down is socialism. Question 4. When did Mandela become president of the ANC? When, we should know, is always looking for a time. We have president and we have ANC. Now, just as we quickly look at the passage, the numbers should be jumping out at us. In the first paragraph, we have April 27, 1994. He was made the first president of South Africa. And we have the word president in the first paragraph, and that links to president in the question. But it says South Africa, and the question is saying ANC. So actually, 1994 is not the correct answer. As we continue down to the second paragraph, it says he served as the president of the African National Congress. And if we take the A and the N and the C, we get ANC. It says from 1991 to 1997. And in the question, we have this word become. So become means in the beginning. So that means we need the beginning year, so 1991, and that's just the correct answer. All you need to write down for this question is 1991. Question 5 is another question looking at when. When did Mandela's government change the constitution. And constitution is the key word, so we need to be looking for constitution. As we look at the first paragraph, constitution is not there, and so we go down to the second paragraph. And we can see in the third line, it says, adopted the new constitution of South Africa in 1996. So we have the constitution linking to the question, and then we have a year. So the correct answer for question 5 is 1996. Question 6, how many honors did Mandela receive? How many means that we should be looking for a number. And we can see that the key word in this question will be honors. Looking at paragraph 3, it says Mandela received more than 250 honors. So the correct answer is more than 250. If you wrote 250, actually you're wrong, because it says more than 250. That means over 250. So you must have that more than. If you put a capital letter on the M, you also might have got it wrong on the computer system, but I'll change your mark later. The computer system looks exactly for the capital letters in the right place, as well as any punctuation and spaces. So you do need to be careful when you're typing your answers, but I can correct your marks later if you lost something because of that. Question 7. When did Mandela get his Nobel Peace Prize? So we're looking at the prize, and that third paragraph that we were looking at before was talking about honors. And actually the rest of the sentence says, including the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize. So because the question is when, we should be looking at the year, the date. So the correct answer for this question is 1993. Question 8 asks you, what American award did Mandela receive? What? So what is always going to be asking for a type. And it says American award. One of the key words in this question is American. And you should know another word for American is USA, or simply the US. So when you're looking in the text, you should be looking for USA or America or US. And in that third paragraph again, where we're talking about awards, it says, including the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize, the US Presidential Medal of Freedom. So the US links to the word American in the question. So the correct answer is US Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's the name of the award. Question 9, what? So we're looking for a noun or a type or something like that. Did the nickname Tata mean? Two key words in the question, nickname and Tata. Can we see Tata anywhere or nickname anywhere? Well, yes, staying in paragraph 3, which is where we were before, we have that word Tata. And in brackets, it says father. Now, when we have something in brackets like that, it might be a translation. You know, if I said the word tuya to you, I might put in brackets dog meat to show that I'm translating the correct word. So the correct answer for number 9 is father. Question 9 is, what city did Mandela die in? What city? We could also ask, where did he die? But it is especially asking, what city did he die in? The last paragraph talks about his death. It says Mandela died on 5th of December 2013 in, so in is going to tell us the location, Houghton Estate, Johannesburg. Now, you might know, or you might not know, but an estate is an area of land. So Houghton Estate is not going to be the city name. The city name is Johannesburg. The correct answer for number 10 is Johannesburg. If you spelt it incorrectly, then you won't get the mark. And you do need to make sure that you spell words correctly, because when you go and take other exams or GED exams, if you spell a word incorrectly, the computer cannot recognize it. If you wrote Houghton Estate, Johannesburg, well, the answer is also wrong, because the question only asks what city, not what place in the city. Question 11, how old? So we're looking for a number. How old was Mandela when he died? Well, looking at this final paragraph, which is talking about Mandela's death, the last sentence says he was 95 years old. So you could write 95, or you could say 95 years old. Both answers are correct. Either answer will get you the mark for the question. Last question, number 12. What disease, so what, again, we're looking for a type of something, what disease caused Mandela's death? Again, we're going to look at this last paragraph because this is the last paragraph talking about his death. Let's read the whole thing. Mandela was sick for several years during his retirement. He was hospitalized in late summer of 2013 from a continuous lung infection. Mandela died on 5th of December 2013 in Houghton Estate, Johannesburg, from a respiratory tract infection. He was 95 years old. Now, it says here the death, and we need to look at when he died. It's the last sentence that talks about when he died, and he died from a respiratory tract infection. Some of you might have said a continuous lung infection, but that was actually in the late summer. He didn't die until December. So the best answer would be a respiratory tract infection. So you should have written down respiratory tract infection for this last question. Hopefully this video has helped you to understand any mistakes that you made. And we'll be doing another video like this after you've completed the next reading quiz in a couple of days' time. If there are any questions that you're not sure about, maybe you can drop a comment under the video, or you can send me a message privately. Keep studying and stay safe, everybody.